thought y'all was gonna fall for it. I was trying to act like I was asleep because the sports world in the last 48 hours has been crazy. I thought I was dreaming, y'all. I'll try to go back to sleep and wake back up. Man, the sports world is crazy, man. 50 Cent ran into Joe Budden at the Knicks game and got on that type of time with Joe Budden. It's wild, bro. Backstory. Joe Budden told 50 Cent he think he needs therapy because 50 Cent posted a post of Irv Gotti. Rest in peace to Irv. I had no personal beef with him, but 50 Cent did. And he let it be known. And he's still on his toes. I ain't gonna cap all 10 of them. He posted a post and Joe Budden said he think 50 needs therapy because 50 is at the age where he feel like he needs to let it go. The man's dead, he died, and let him rest in peace. But to 50, it's not over with until I say it's over with. So Joe Budden and 50 had like this little over internet beef, right? So now Joe Budden is caught at the Knicks game, and 50 Cent buys seats in the same area. I don't know if he did it on purpose or they knew, I don't know, but he has seats in a better section. Okay, one section of seats up, but I guess those seats are probably a little more expensive. But you know, to anybody, you know, most people would try to blow this out of proportion. So I gotta state the fact: he had a better section, he had better seats. Joe Budden sitting behind him. It looks like Joe Budden maybe some jewelry on, I don't know, but he has it tucked. And he's not looking like he's in a good mood. Because he knows that 50 Cent gets like that in person too. So they put 50 Cent in the Jumbotron or something. I don't know how he got that picture. And he's flicking off the camera. And he posts, Joe Budden said, he don't think I need therapy no more. Hey, wake me up. Wake me up, man. I need to go back to sleep, bro. Wake me up when life is really for real. This is not a real place. This is not a real place, bro. No, what Joe Budden should have did, he should have said, man, look, 50, I think you should have stood on 10. Now, we don't know the backstory. Maybe Joe Budden did stand on our 10s, and maybe Joe Budden might get on this podcast and tell us, but I feel like that is hilarious, bro. If you knew the whole backstory and you heard all of the things that 50 Cent and Joe Budden were doing, you know, over the internet, no tweeting and stuff like that, you will find this hilarious too. So please don't tell me you didn't think that was funny, bro. I'm telling you, just go do your research on 50 Cent and Joe Budden beef. Real cap, no cap. But nah, Jimmy Butler and Amen Thompson last night, man, in the playoffs, man. I don't know who won. Shout out to both of them teams, man. You know, honestly, Houston Rockets, you know, one of the youngest teams of the NBA. Really no superstar on their team. Nobody that really just stands out besides, you know, maybe Jalen Green for him having a baby mama getting Drea, but that's not anything sports related. But yeah, they doing a wonderful job. They had a wonderful season, and I think, you know what I mean, they got a good chance of making it pretty far if they can get through Golden State, because Golden State is tough. Same thing, I want to give my shout out to Golden State, because Golden State definitely wasn't supposed to be this far, or people didn't think they were going to be this far. But I knew personally when Jimmy Butler went to that team that they were going to be a real contender for the playoffs, because Jimmy Butler is nothing to be messed with. And if you add him into that pot, chemistry or not, of hoopers on Golden State right now, they're going to hoop. They don't have to be best of friends, but they're going to hoop. I'm going to let you know that right now. Jimmy Butler is going to hoop. He don't care. He's going to get a bucket. He's going to get a rebound. He's going to get a steal. He's going to get a block. He's going to hoop. So I want to just give my flowers to both of those teams. Man, y'all doing a great job. But last night, man, I see people talking about how the refs are letting the Houston Rockets do whatever they want. And they've been saying the same thing about the Pistons. You know, I think these old fans or people that's been longtime fans of certain teams, you know, they just want to be superstitious about things. But truth be told, that was honestly just a mishap. It looks like when Amir was trying to crash board, so was Jimmy Butler. Obviously, Jimmy Butler's already off the ground. He's going up for it, and then boom, that's when Amir comes in. It looks like he clips him, and he falls on his back. It could have been a very bad injury. But that was an accident, y'all. Y'all gotta peep the center for the Houston Rockets accidentally nudged Amin Thompson. I think his name is Amin Thompson. And that's why he fell. And that's what happened, y'all. So don't let the media and the way the video edited overhype it, y'all. Man, it was an accident, man. But I do want to say this. For all of the crybabies that said, oh, the NBA was soft, I hope you ain't one of them people that's sitting here talking about this play. Because if those players got right back up and kept hooping, who are you to speak on it? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Who are you? I'm a hooper. Don't speak on this. I got this under control. Trust that I'm going to get us the dub, okay? The refs letting them do whatever they want to do and this and that. Man, first and foremost, it's a physical game. I'm playing to win a championship ring. I already got millions of dollars. The money doesn't matter anymore. The label and the title does. And I'm playing for that. Man, stay out the way. Don't start messing with the refs' mind, talking about, oh, the refs doing it, and then maybe the next game they start calling all these weak calls, and now we may lose. Just be quiet, y'all. Chill. Let them hoop. Let them hoop, y'all. Let them hoop. You feel me? Let them hoop. They're men, okay? I know we live in 2025, and, you know, things are really sensitive, but they're men. Let them hoop, man. There was no fist being thrown. There was no chokeholds. And we've seen that happen on Golden State before. There wasn't none of that, man. Oh, let them boys hoop, man. The refs got it under control, man. Shout out to the refs, man. Somebody got to shout out the refs in a time where the refs has been taking a lot of heat. Shout out to the refs, man. Especially for not calling nothing crazy on that play. Hopefully y'all just stopped the game, made sure everybody was okay, checked it back up, and won about it. You feel me? Because they hoop it and they trying to win. Never forget that, okay? We understand that you love sports, but never forget that sports, I signed up for this, okay? I signed up for it, okay? Never forget that, okay? So, let the games be physical. Just don't let it get too carried away. You know what I mean? And they handled that situation very maturely. And I don't know if they spoke about that in maybe some post meeting. But I'm very curious to know if they did and what they said. And I'm hoping if they did say anything, that they kind of said something that's along the lines of what I said. But last but not least, before I let y'all go here, I gotta speak on the elephant in the room. And I know probably some of y'all probably was waiting on this, man. You know, y'all was waiting on this. Shannon Sharpe. You sit up. I'm not going to say sit up, because you do be sitting up, but you sit across from people for a living and ask them questions and do interviews and get information about people. You would think that you would be a little bit more cautious with your information that you have out here in them streets, boy. The streets, boy. I ain't gonna lie. Baby girl. That's how that boy Drake said. Baby girl. Hey, no, for real though. No, baby girl. You was better off just saying, listen, the sexual assault may have happened. None of this documentation should have hit the limelight. No, for real. She's better off saying maybe the sexual assault happened and baby oil was involved. I promise you, if she would have said baby oil was involved, everybody would have been like, he did it. All we would have had to hear was baby oil was involved, and we would have believed it. Oh God, it would have been so much more funnier if she just would have said baby oil. That would have been so much more funnier. But now we dealing with this situation where it's like it's a repeated thing over and over and over again. And the only way we can get this to stop is if someone gets a consequence for it, okay? And that goes for all parties. All parties. Someone has to get like the death penalty for being an abuser of sexual assault. Someone has to get like 20 years for trying to extort people for money. I mean, it is a white collar crime, basically. And also, someone should get like 5 to 10 years for trying to encourage people to be a scandal. Like, be scandalous, and do these scandals. And y'all know what I'm talking about for each party. Come on now, man. This got to stop. But at the end of the day, I really don't think that you did anything wrong in the situation besides talking to someone that was way out of your age range, bro. Like, come on now, bro. You sit across from people and have these conversations with them all the time. You sitting up asking people about the Diddy parties. You sitting up talking to Monique, and she letting you know the red flags, and you know all the red flags, and then you get caught up in this hilarious, embarrassing scandal, basically. Like, we didn't need to know that you was trying to do all of this behind closed doors, Shannon. Come on, Unc. Get it together, bro.